Welcome to the WordPress Ultimate Security channel. In this video, we will show you how to secure default WordPress forms with reCAPTCHA and Cloudflare Turnstile using Ultimate Security. These tools are built to detect the difference between humans and automated bots. By adding these tools to your WordPress site, you block bad actors and keep your site safe. Before we begin, make sure the Ultimate Security plugin is installed and activated on your website. We are starting from the dashboard. Hover over the Settings menu at the top. Then select Threat Protection, then move to the right and click Bot Protection. We are now on the Google reCAPTCHA settings page. To turn on the default WordPress forms, click the Enable toggle at first. Below that, you will see a list of forms. You can also control each switch individually. Next, choose your reCAPTCHA version. Here we have reCAPTCHA version 2 and version 3. We are keeping the v2. Now, we need a site and a secret key from Google. You can get them for free from Google. Check the description box for the link. Once you get the site key, paste it into the box. Then do the same for the secret key box below it. Once you have pasted both keys, click the checkbox and verify the keys to save. We can see a small confirmation message appear, letting us know that the keys were verified and saved successfully. Moving down to the general settings section, we can customize how the security check looks. First, we have the error message settings. This is where we can add which message we want to show if reCAPTCHA fails the verification. Here, we are leaving the error messages as they are. Below, we have another message box. This option lets us display a message when unable to connect to Google's reCAPTCHA servers. Here, we are also keeping the default message. If you want, you can customize the messages. In the reCAPTCHA field title box, you can type a label for your visitors. For the reCAPTCHA theme, you can choose between light or dark mode, depending on your website's design. Click on the dark mode to see the preview above. For the size, you can keep it set to normal or switch to compact if you want a smaller box. When we enable this, it disables the form submit button until the reCAPTCHA verification is complete. This prevents users from submitting the form before the bot check is finished. Scrolling down further, you will find advanced settings. First, we have the no conflict mode. This option prevents conflicts with other plugins that also load reCAPTCHA. But here we will enable the Enable reCAPTCHA on WooCommerce sign-up option to add extra protection to our store registration form. Under whitelist settings, we have the logged in users option. When enabled, authenticated logged in users can bypass reCAPTCHA verification. Next, you can allow specific IP addresses to bypass the security check. Whitelisted IP addresses will bypass reCAPTCHA verification too. Below, you can add user agents. These are identifiers used by browsers and bots. Any visitor whose user agent matches the ones you add here will bypass reCAPTCHA. Finally, click the Enable toggle for reCAPTCHA logs to keep a record of security attempts. Now, click Save Changes to apply all your settings. As we have now configured Google reCAPTCHA, let's see how it works and adds a layer of security. Let's open a new browser tab and let's go to the WordPress login page. As we can see, the Google reCAPTCHA box appears below the login fields. This box requires users to click the checkbox to prove they are human. This blocks automated bots that cannot interact with the checkbox. If you visit your registration page, the same reCAPTCHA box now appears, preventing fake account registrations. Moving to the password reset form, the verification is also present, securing one of the most sensitive parts of your site. If you have a blog, you will find the reCAPTCHA box now sits right above the post comment area. It keeps your database free of spam. As we previously enabled the WooCommerce sign-up settings, the reCAPTCHA box also appears in both the login and registration forms. This prevents spam and ensures only legitimate users can register. Now, let's see how reCAPTCHA tracks events for debugging and monitoring purposes. Logs can help identify suspicious activity related to reCAPTCHA verification. For that, let's type a user's credential in the login form and click on the reCAPTCHA verification checkbox to verify and click Login. Now we are logged in, and let's go past our configuration settings until we reach the reCAPTCHA logs section. We can see a table titled Recent Activity. This area is useful because it gives us a clear list of every time a visitor attempted to log into the site. You can see the date and time of the attempt, the IP address of the visitor, the type of form they used, and the result of the security check. Looking at the status column, we can see success for legitimate logins and failed for any attempts that did not pass the security challenge. This gives you a great way to monitor your site and see who is trying to access it. This way you can configure Google reCAPTCHA to protect your website's forms. Now, we will show you how to secure the forms with Cloudflare Turnstile. As we have already configured Google reCAPTCHA, we need to disable those settings before proceeding. Click on the master switch of the Google reCAPTCHA so all the settings will be inactive and we don't have to disable them individually. Click Save Changes and you will see a confirmation notification at the top. Now let's click on the Cloudflare Turnstile settings from the left side menu. The settings for Cloudflare Turnstile are as similar to reCAPTCHA. So, at first we will enable the default WordPress form switch. As we can see, all the form switches have been enabled, and we can control them separately too. Next, we need a site and a secret key. Cloudflare also provides the keys for free. To get them, check description box for the link. Once you get the site key, paste it into the box. Then do the same for the secret key box below it. Once you have pasted both keys, click on the Verify and Save Keys. Now the keys are verified and saved. There are 2 more buttons if you need to re-verify or need to reset the keys. Now scroll down to General Settings. From here, you can choose the theme for the Turnstile widget. Simply click the drop-down menu and select your preferred option. You can choose Light or Dark or Auto, which automatically matches the user's system preference. Down below, we have the language settings. As we can see, there are many languages, but the best option is to set it to Auto Detection. By enabling this option, it disables the Form Submit button until the Turnstile verification is complete. Let's leave it as it is. Scroll down a bit and move to Advanced Settings. Next, you can adjust the widget appearance to better fit your website. Click on Widget Size to choose between Normal, Flexible, or Compact. Use any of them that fits your preference. You can also set the appearance mode. Choose Always if you want the Turnstile widget to be visible all the time, or interaction only, so it only appears when the user starts interacting with the form. Next, we can see the Defer Script settings. This setting helps your website load faster by delaying non-essential JavaScript files. Finally, you can customize your custom error messages. This message will be shown to users when the Turnstile verification fails. There is also another setting for extra failure messages. Now let's see the WooCommerce Turnstile section and toggle the switch to enable Turnstile on WooCommerce sign-up forms. This adds an extra layer of security for the customers. Down below, we have the whitelist settings. This section lets us bypass Turnstile protection for trusted users and services, so they don't have to complete the verification. Let's go through each option. When you enable this toggle, anyone who is already logged into their account will not see the Turnstile challenge. Here you can enter specific IP addresses. Any visitor coming from these IP addresses will completely skip the Turnstile check. In this box, you can add user agent strings. It is especially useful for trusted bots or monitoring tools, so they can submit forms without having to pass the verification. Finally, let's enable the Turnstile logs switch at the bottom of the page. This allows us to monitor all verification attempts on the site. Click the Save Changes button to apply the new configuration. Now, let's see this in action. Let's go to the WordPress login page. You will notice the Cloudflare Turnstile box is now present. Once a user is verified, a success message appears, and they can proceed to log in. Now, click on the Register button. The same Cloudflare box appears here, and it prevents fake account registrations. Next, let's move to the password reset form. As you can see, the Turnstile verification is also present on this page, protecting the password reset process from abuse. Next, let's check the website's front page. Here on the blog post, you can see the Cloudflare Turnstile widget already present in the comments section. This protects your site from spam comments by verifying that the commenter is a real person. Now, let's go to the WooCommerce login and registration pages. As you can see, the Cloudflare Turnstile also appears on both the login and registration forms. This helps protect your store by preventing bots from creating fake accounts. Finally, let's take a look at the Cloudflare activity logs. To do that, let's get back to the WordPress login page, type in a user's credentials, and log into the WordPress dashboard. Once logged in, go to the Ultimate Security dashboard. Then hover over Settings. Click on Threat Protection and then Bot Protection and go to Cloudflare Turnstile. Scroll down until you reach the Cloudflare Logs section. Here you can see all the recent Turnstile verification attempts. These logs are useful for monitoring activity and identifying any suspicious behavior on your website. This way you can protect your WordPress forms. Download Ultimate Security and protect your WordPress site. We will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe for more WordPress security tips and tutorials.